corners for these athletes. TAZHUDINOV coming off that 9-8 win in the quarterfinals, as he's in deep on a double. Keep in mind that he did have shoulder surgery. That was a headbutt.
Head, stop. Understand. Finish.
It's just a good way to set the tone for TAZHUDINOV, setting off like this, getting deep on the double. He's just letting Azarpira know, if I want to shoot, I can get underneath you. And okay, that match before this, the 9-8 match, was a tough one, yeah, but okay, he's trained for this. He had tough matches in the World Championships last time. He had tough matches in the Olympics as well, and he still managed to fight his way through that.
And now if you think back to 65 kilos, Rahman came out and actually got warned for brutality as well. So there you have Azarpira, the Iranians. The coaching staff told them before this, come out and set the tone, and both of them have done that. Azarpira had problems with that right knee, surgically repaired following Paris. Akhmed TAZHUDINOV, surgically repaired shoulder after Paris. So both of these guys really competing at the first high-level competition. Akhmed TAZHUDINOV didn't have the competition at the Hungarian Ranking Series event. A lot of the 97-kilo guys, not to cut weight, bumped up to 125. So this is the first true world-level competition that he's had since that shoulder surgery. How will it hold up here?
It's going to be a challenge from the Iranian corner. And that's a risky call. They're calling for a step out, for a 1-point step out.
But this early in the match, do you think that's smart?
Not really, especially in a match like this. Okay, if it's earlier rounds in the day and it's not against TAZHUDINOV, okay, yeah, maybe you can risk it. But you can't risk it now, especially if you need it for later.
Are they saying the left hand is what I would pay attention to? But head coach Pejman Doroskar out of the Islamic Republic of Iran, who you see there to your right, was pretty adamant that that was a point. And pay attention here to this left hand. There you see it just slowly go out. And keep in mind, this has to be a whole, the entire left foot as well. So let's pay attention to both. He did step out.
Challenge decision made to be both wrestlers there. Starts from parterre, but the red one in a standing position steps out of the bound. 1 point blue, challenge won.
So TAZHUDINOV came up to both feet, therefore the challenge is won. And that's why Pejman for Iran gets paid the big bucks, one of the premier wrestling nations, and to be a freestyle coach in that nation is a privilege. Smart challenge there as he picks up the one in Azarpira. Keep in mind, this is a rematch from Paris, the first round at the Olympics. Azarpira was winning. TAZHUDINOV needed to score late in order to ultimately become the first wrestler from Bahrain to ever win an Olympic gold medal. Obviously, he did so. So you know this is going to be a tough one as TAZHUDINOV looks over to his left.
Again with the push out, great work, gets the point. As you can see here, just drives with that underhook again. TAZHUDINOV tries and gets the turn with him, the trip on the inside. He just blitzes through and takes him off for the one. I was going to say, it would be interesting to see Azarpira, the adjustments he's made since that last match at the Olympics. Has he been able to do his own work and analyze, okay, where are the openings in TAZHUDINOV, where can I score the points?
And one adjustment that I could tell you he's made is he's gained weight. Because if you remember to a few years ago, he was a 92-kilo guy. Mohammedian was at 97 kilos. They needed a replacement. because of his lack of production at the weight. So they bumped Azarpira up, and Azarpira wasn't a true 97-kilo guy, so it was going to take him some time to really reach his full potential at this weight. And I told people heading into this that this was going to be the best Azarpira because he was rested and he was a true 97-kilo guy. He's going to take the 2-0 lead on TAZHUDINOV into period number 2.
Well, he'll be happy with that, especially, you know, this is a big statement. Okay, you've tried to score him because TAZHUDINOV has had 1 or 2 shots and he's been blocked every single time. So he's going to go into the second one with even more confidence now, Azarpira.
See the Iranian corner feeding Azarpira words of encouragement, continue to go. So deadly with this underhook.
You can see he just drives from. This was the point where his coach saw it perfectly. Sometimes that's what you need a coach for. Sometimes they see the things that you don't. There was that underhook to the drive out for the point as well.
Open the finger.
Now TAZHUDINOV gets to an underhook.
Red contact.
Beautiful reshot there on the ankle from TAZHUDINOV. Great work. You could see Azarpira just leaned in, and as he leaned in, TAZHUDINOV exploded through and caught him on that reshot. You can see as he's leaning on the wrist, bang, reshot runs through him, shelves the leg really well and climbs up the body for the 2.
And when he loads these shot-ups like a spring and just explodes to his shot, and he times it perfectly. And the left shoulder is the one that is surgically repaired, and you see over and over Azarpira looking to get to that 2-on-1 Russian tie to the left arm of TAZHUDINOV. Now working again from this underhook, TAZHUDINOV has to circle.
It's going to drive him out again for another point, and that's it. You can't afford to give that underhook. TAZHUDINOV relaxes a little bit too much there. He has the wizard, but doesn't really utilize it. He needs to keep that arm a little bit closer to his body.
And how about the man in the corner just to the left over there? Coach Shamil for Bahrain was the coach for Abdulrashid Sadulayev and now Akhmed TAZHUDINOV. So from one generational talent to a next. Man, just to the left of your screen there.
Open the finger, open the finger then.
Coach Pejman telling Azarpira to bring it down to the mat with that front headlock position. We come back to the center of the mat. This is exactly where we were in Paris. Keep in mind the final score, 4-3 at that point. TAZHUDINOV had to score late. Can he mirror what he did in France? Seconds left. Take a quick peek over to Mat C. Kyle Snyder defeats Arash Yoshida in a rematch from the Albanian Ranking Series event to punch his ticket to the World Finals. Could it be Olympic champ versus Olympic champ? Can TAZHUDINOV pick up another takedown and steal it from Azarpira for a second time in their career? 22 seconds left. And here comes the double for TAZHUDINOV.
He needs to focus on putting the point on the board instead of talking with the referee too much.
And Azarpira takes down TAZHUDINOV. What a stunner! The Iranian does it. And look at Pejman. The coaches are on the mat. Another rematch from Paris. It'll be Azarpira taking on Snyder for 97-kilo gold. TAZHUDINOV falls. Coming up next, we'll move to women's wrestling, 55 kilos. That's next here at the 2025 World Championships.
Hey, red, давай.